Hello, bonus dungeon tubers, and welcome back to Let's Bonus Dungeon It Up in Might Magic 6, The Mandate of Heaven, with me, BlueAnkylo. So in the last episode, we basically finished the main storyline other than the final dungeon, which I'm saving for last. And basically that required restoring Archibald, getting the little scroll. Oh, I gave it to the Ritual of the Void. And with the Ritual of the Void plus the blaster rifles, we can destroy the alien mothership, essentially. We just have to find it. So we're looking for it by searching out various dungeons and areas on the world that we never really explored mid-game while I was playing it. Some of these areas, I mean, you know, as I was... once I kind of left this starting area, I kind of zipped through a lot of the farther away areas, like Paradise Valley, Dragon Sand... Sweetwater, stuff like that. I tried to avoid fighting there because it was very difficult. Well, we're going to go around some of these areas and kill some of them. So we're starting by using some Kriegspire up here and finishing a couple bonus dungeons and killing some dragons and stuff. This one should be particularly easy, if I recall. Agar's laboratory. This laboratory is the birthplace for countless horrid experiments. Its remote location was chosen for both safety and secrecy. Another dungeon you don't need to do.
I don't know about this.
Although I should save it just in case. I believe this is related to Castle Alamos and the weird Agar abominations. So again, I believe that if the game had more development time, there would have been a quest for here. It just never got finished, so they left the dungeon in. These things are easy. The only thing they can do that's annoying is possibly dispel magic. So, this should be a wash, basically. I don't even know if I'll bother picking up all their loot. It's kind of a waste of time. So, you definitely could have come to this dungeon a little bit earlier than I did. I saved it for, well, I sort of forgot about it, to be honest. And then, now that I remembered it, it's a little bit easy. Press the button. Oh, good! This makes it a little bit harder. It actually has those damn eyes. Well, enjoy going crazy a little bit then. I guess this makes it a little bit more difficult. I do hate maddening eyes. I'll pick up their stuff. They drop pretty good loot.
I don't know
about that. Also, off camera, I decided to sell basically everything, including weapons, other than artifacts. So I'll try to hold on to the artifacts. Hopefully I won't accidentally sell any. It's possible I will by accident, but I decided it's very much unlikely I'll ever get rid of the blasters at this point. It's just too much better. It's too much more powerful than killing stuff by melee. Alright, what's going to come out this time? More! Well, remember how hard they were the last time I fought them. We could actually clear out Castle Darkmoor now, I think. If I wanted to. Anything interesting? Rings? I think there are more artifact rings I don't have yet, but I don't have them yet. Well, that was simple. Uh-oh. It's a trap! Now we'll never know what that red box does. That's a lot of these bird things. That was a lot of those bird things. Is that it? You guys are pathetic. That's apparently nothing. Okay. Let's search around. Oh, look, more bird things. Anybody else? Just try it. Alright, let's, Oh, look, it's another way down. Well, I'll save that later. I think that's all the switch actually did, if we'd managed to hit it on the first floor. That was pretty easy. A little bit crazy. Sorry about that. I wasn't walking sideways fast enough. Alright. I suppose at some point I need to go over what all the spells do that I never cast. There are lots of spells that I just never use, so at some point I might have to cast them. Also, I bet you it's time to recast haste. Let's do that. There you go. Alright. Cleared them off. I think there's a bit of... Sometimes there's a bit of treasure on the platforms if you survive the battle. Not that it's very difficult. Also, seeing as I already pressed that, I believe we need some featherfall here to not die horribly. Pyro, why are you insane again? I didn't see any eyes in there. Oh, never mind. Ah, Dawes, you got dispelled, buddy. I hate that. Now I lost my torchlight and stuff. That's not cool. Yeah, those eyes are bad. I still think if we did Castle Darkmoor today, it wouldn't be much fun. Wizard's Eye is required. And maybe, just for, at the very least, I'll give him haste back on again. Nothing? It's a whole lot of nothing. I know there's maddening eyes back there. Let's just shoot a hole through the wall. How did you auto-dispel cheaters? Am I, like, surrounded or something? Like, there was seriously 2 of these guys. 3. Okay, 3. And they managed to cause all that trouble?
Got it.
With a chest with nothing in it. So that's what leads me to believe that this dungeon probably was unfinished. Because that's it. We finished it off, pretty sure. And you don't get anything out of it. So a nice, quick, moderately easy dungeon. Everyone got dispelled, so let's redo this. I suppose I forgot about that. The fact that they can steal away all your enchantments is kind of annoying. And let's cast Fly, too. Why not? Come on, Dawes. Get to it. Flight. Alright, so, actually, now that I think about it, I think we have to walk to the next area, unfortunately. So, we've got a few areas we should visit. I guess I could train up, too. How are we doing for levels? That's 3 levels worth. Nah, I'll save it till I'm done all of my backtracking kind of stuff. And then I'll train all at once to save days on the map. I want to go to Paradise Valley one more time. I want to go to Dragon Sand one more time. Maybe even the Hermit Isle down in the corner. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to bother with that. I certainly didn't clear it out very well when we were there, so maybe I should explore it just so you guys can see. Castle Tour. I don't have any useful town recall place, unfortunately. So we're going to go Blackshire and south. I guess I could clear the dragons over on that side. Yeah, let's go kill some dragons on the other side of this hill. I don't think I've ever bothered with them yet. Well, lightning lizards aren't exactly dragons. I think they still break stuff, yeah.
I have no idea.
See that.
Got it.
Wow, that's a pretty fancy chest. Lots of valuables. Alright. Lightning lizards. Time for you to die. They're no dragons, but... The twisters are actually more annoying, probably, because they have that stupid flying AI stuff that makes them difficult to kill in practice. How much are these things worth, anyway? $1,000? That's pretty good. I forgot how valuable they were. You generally get a pretty good gauge for how much experience you get just by how much money they drop. If they drop money. If they don't, well... Well, these guys seem moderately tough. I don't know.
There's nothing I can do.
They're not that bad, of course. They don't do much damage, but they take a fair bit to kill. Well, never mind. Never mind that. Maybe they're just harder to hit or something. Let's try it like this. This way seems to work pretty good. I like it. How did that feel? Does that feel good, guys? Torch. No, not torchlight. Haste. Recast. Alright, anyway. I should probably stop messing around pretty soon, huh? Hey?
Got it.
That's a fancy treasure chest, too. So there's definitely lots of good stuff if you're willing to search around and fight these guys earlier. Some of these stuff, pretty good enchantments. Earlier on in the game, they might have been stuff I would wear if I'd found them early enough. Did I ever drink from this fountain? Let's find out. Oh, it's not even a fountain. Odd. Awkward. Okay, I think that covers this area. Wow. Basically covers it. I think I'm satisfied that I've killed enough. So I'm going to find the road, and we'll head to the next... Oh. There's a whole bunch of twisters here. Had to kill a few of them. Alright, anyway. I'll stop messing around, even though it's fun. Now to the Dragon Sands. Although, really, I want my... well, let's try this without super buffs. Or, actually, why don't I just cast them? I always like to go back and heal up after I do this. But we've got enough spell points at this point that we don't really need to, right? I'll save it ahead of time because the dragons are pretty tough. You get full-blown dragons here. And flight. Flight makes it a lot easier too. Okay, so let's save our game in the air. I'm sure that's safe. And let's take them out. Okay, direct flying towards them, not the most successful. Oh yeah, dragons take a lot of damage still, even with the superpowers. So maybe I'll be a bit smarter. Okay, so what I should do is side scroll. Get in range, go sideways like this. Even though those were just little lizards. So let's clear this place out. Let's start in the corner. Oh, gold dragons. Yeah. These guys are with a lot of experience too.
Yes, we got it.
No, I want that. They drop probably the highest loot rolls in the game if I remember correctly. And apparently twice. Let's pick it up again. Apparently dropped 2 loots.
I don't know.
Oh.
Titanic Trident of Ice. I told you it could drop pretty good stuff. It's not as good as Poseidon, maybe, but I don't know.
Oh.
I'll do some more identifying later on. For now, let's go kill dragons and stuff. Flying around. Lizards are kind of weak. Nothing too strong. Ah, here's some worms. I like killing worms. I love these blaster pistols, or blaster rifles, sorry.
One more up for the big guy.
So awesome. I remember as a youngster playing this game, spending quite a lot of time clearing this area out, like more than once. I think it respawns every 6 months or so, so you can just go mess around for a little bit. If you don't care about your time at the end of the game, and I sure didn't, you can redo this over and over again, and you get a lot of levels up. I don't know if I've done enough yet, but yeah, we're up to level 90 already. Ready to train up to level 90, that is to say. Remember those islands that gave me so much trouble before? And actually, you know where I should head? I should head to that one area where the obelisk treasure was, because that was where we were really at. This is it. Remember this place? This one gave me a lot of trouble when I tried to run through here. I mean, I'm still not going to run in there all crazy, but now that I actually have the ability to do this, I'm okay.
All right.
Now we're probably still getting lots of items broken. That's part of the fun.
Fixed.
But you know, it could be worse. Anyway, let's do this. A little bit closer. I'm sure we'll be fine. It's just gold dragons and red dragons and blue dragons.
So much for you.
Some of the toughest enemies in the game by stats. Now, the Terminators that can eradicate you are kind of special. But,
One more up for the big guy.
of enemies that can't eradicate you, they're probably the toughest. A little bit higher, maybe. Worried I was going to run into the ground there.
Yes, we got it.
Doo-doo-doo. I'll just clear this group of dragons out, and then I'll call it good, I think. Because they gave me a lot of trouble the first time. And we're actually taking some damage. That guy's trying to flank us, so we'll deal with him. Okay, maybe let's do a little bit of healing. We're still not powerful enough that we can just run through here and never heal.
Good as new.
I don't think you ever get that tough, honestly, because if you're fighting this many gold dragons... Oops, I'm supposed to actually fix that. If you're fighting this many gold dragons, you're going to take some damage, and you're going to need to heal. Well, dragons in general. The gold ones are just the worst. Okay. I'd say we're mostly finished. So yeah, if you don't want to cheese and sort of run through all quick like I did, you have to wait till around now. I don't know how else you'd win this fight. These things are just so powerful one-on-one. Well, one-on-one. To just run in there. I don't know how you'd win, honestly. I guess if you were good with Meteor Shower and Starburst, maybe if you had like a lots of Magician Party, like 4 Sorcerers or something, you might be able to kill them fast enough that it wasn't too bad. Just by using meteors and stuff. Because Meteor Shower does do a lot of damage. Oh, now it's nighttime. Sorry, guys. We've been out here having fun so long, it's already night.
So much for you.
Luckily, these guys can see without needing anything. Alright, can I cast Torchlight? That's not going to help enough. Let's just have a short rest. We don't have enough food! We're going to starve out here! No, we're not. I have an idea. Let's cast Create Food! Oh, it only made 4. That spell is crap. I can't even create enough food to rest here. Wow. That's a dumb spell. I've said before, Create Food is surprisingly weak. It needs to create a little bit more to be useful. Anyway, we're back to full strength, basically, and it's bright enough you should be able to see it on the YouTube. Let's get back in the air and finish these dragons off. We've killed a lot. Oh, we've killed a lot. We'll double check what level we can train to after I've cleared all these guys out. It should be fairly significant. Uh-oh. A little bit surrounded this time by accident.
All right.
Okay. Wow, look at all these dragon corpses. Call us Dragon Death. Dragon Death, the Dragon Slayers. Oh, and Dawes, just to make you feel better, you know what? Have some meteors. It helps. I don't think it does as much damage per second as this, though. It's just the nature of the laser blaster. And I think the main difference here is that basically nothing resists energy damage, which the blasters cause, which is what really makes them so good. Because the dragons are very resistant to both physical and magical damage, which makes it, I don't know, very difficult to kill them normally. Plus, they do a ton of damage to us. I mean, you know, how high are our resistances, and we're still taking quite a lot of damage. In fact, they may even do, like, energy damage themselves. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Kill them off. So this is the Shrine of the Gods, if you wondered. And this is the one that gives you plus 10 to all your stats, or plus 20, or whatever it is. Which, as it turns out, isn't that great. Seems better than it is. Sounds better than it really is. You probably get more stats and skills and stuff just by killing all these dragons, honestly. So, you know what? I kind of have a feeling this is getting a little bit boring to watch. As much as I'm having a great time, I might actually cut the video for a bit and just clean these dragons up for a while. Dragon, dragon. Dragon Ball dead. Alright, let's just have a quick look here. I'm at level 92 currently. I'm going to kill probably all the dragons here, and then I'll come back and we can journey maybe to Hermit's Isle. Maybe we'll do a roundabout. We'll go Hermit's Isle, and then we'll go up to visit Paradise Valley, and then on to Sweetwater, and that's where we'll finish the game. Just killing stuff as we go, having fun, having good times. Alright guys, I'll be back in a minute. Alright folks, so took me a little bit, but I think I've cleared out basically every dragon or worm around Dragon Sand that was still around. They hadn't respawned yet from our last visit, but there you go. You can see the carnage left by the BlueAnkylo. All dragons defeated. For our troubles, we're up to level 94 basically, ready to go. So the point is, if you could find a way to kill these earlier, which is hard, but just clearing the screen out once, you get so much experience. You'll get levels up like crazy, and you'll get, you know, better loot than I've been playing the game with. I was actually thinking, I've kind of been playing it at a low level both level and item-wise for quite a long time. I've been going places and not actually clearing out the enemies for quite a while now.
Oh.
Now, I don't really want most of this stuff, but
Oh.
if I was more patient, we should go through... Oh man, I have to repair all my stuff too. I forgot about that. I could... Oops, I'm really making a mess now. I could go through and pick up all the loot they drop and see just what's what. Oh shoot, I don't know which one's which. Resistances is good, armor class is good, and I could probably get better armor even than what I've got right now just by that's probably what I was wearing. Just by, you know, cruising around. I don't even have room to put this anywhere. Shoot, keep interrupting myself again. You know what I mean.
I don't know.
Just by killing all these dragons.
That's beyond. Oh.
Plus another one of those. That's cool. So, anyway, point is, I could get some awesome stuff if I was patient enough to go pick up all this loot. But I got so much.
Good as new.
Most of this isn't even identified, probably. There's so many dragons that you could kill.
Oh.
I don't know. It would just take a long time for me to go through all this stuff. What I should do at the very least is repair everyone's stuff. I kind of left this to show you guys how much damage I took killing the dragons. So even with, you know, Ankylo level blaster rifles, it's kind of tough. Oh shoot! I didn't remember which ones I had equipped before, so I think that sounds better. Personality, she probably had a personality ring on still. Recovery was good. Resistances is really good.
Oh.
Light spells, yeah, that sounds good.
Good as new.
I spend more time trying to repair stuff than actually killing stuff now. Can you fix anything? Nope. Oops. Give it all to War Raider, the repair guy. He's our repairman.
Good as new.
And then give it all back. Oops. Hopefully I can remember what he had equipped as well. His helmet. And regenerate spell points. More armor class. More resistances. More resistances. Got lucky there.
I don't know.
And I guess that's it. No. Fire spells. Yeah, that sounds good. Alright.
No idea.
Seems like we're basically ready to go. Anyway, point is, there's all kinds of stuff here. If you can kill this stuff earlier, you'll get loads of levels up and loads of good treasure if you want to, just to stick it out, basically. So I'm going to head west, which should take me to the Hermit's Isle, assuming we don't starve to death, which we might. Create food. So now we can rest till morning, maybe. Recast our spells. I'm wasting a lot of days here now. If I was going for a rush ending, I could have definitely done this smarter rather than running around like this. But I figured I wanted to show off some laser blasting, having fun, and also just buff our level up a little bit higher, just for fun's sake. I think I'll practice my my spells here just so you can see what they do. Okay, so we've got some titans. What spell would you like to see? Have we not? What have I not shown you? Psychic Shock. It did nothing. So, well, it did a very little, let's say. Slow. I don't know. Did it work? Did it not? I have no idea. What other spells here? Let's show you something expensive, like Finger of Death. Surprise, it didn't work. This is why I don't use these kind of spells very often. What other spells? Light spells. Dispel Magic does seem to work, but I don't think any enemies actually have buffs, so whoop-de-woo. Destroy Undead, we know, works on liches. Day of the Gods is good. Hour of Power is good. Prismatic Light, I've seen that work inside. Paralyze. Well, let's find out if he's paralyzed or not. Nope, he doesn't look very paralyzed to me, so that's a fail. Feeble Mind. Makes it so they can't cast spells. I already know that doesn't work. I've tried it before. Precision is covered by the buff spells. Flying Fist. Nothing. Did so little damage it didn't even register. Yeah. How about Dark Containment, the most expensive spell in the game? Well, all that seems to have happened is one of my guys got eradicated. Isn't that great? I don't know if that was... I honestly don't know if that was the spell. Oh, he's just dead. Sorry, not eradicated. I cast the wrong. It's also got a horrible recovery time. Wow. Alright, let's try something. So Dark Containment didn't do junk. It's random effects, basically. So whether it's good or not, you never know. You know, Meteor Shower is still useful. I never say Meteor Shower is a waste. If you learned Air Magic, Starburst, you know, it misses a little bit more often, but it's good for big groups of enemies. I've used Dragon Breath. I've used Armageddon. Shrapnel doesn't seem that great, honestly. Shrinking Ray didn't work because it never works. It's kind of the problem with most of this magic. Is it just half of it never works? Okay, let's actually raise dead this time. That's the one I want. And what else have we got? Toxic Cloud. Let's see if that does anything. 74 damage. Yay, you did something. Now, I know we're fighting Titans. Titans have pretty good immunities and stuff like that. Also, just to show you guys, where is it? Reanimate! Hooray! The Titan got back up. Guess what? It's hostile. So what did that really cause? Essentially nothing. The only spell here that makes any sense is like Dragon's Breath. Because it does a lot of damage. So yeah, that's a lot of these spells. The reason I haven't been using them, if you're wondering, is for that reason. They're not that good. Half of them don't work when you want them to. Or just don't do much. I stick with trusty fireballs and incinerates a lot of the time. Now, if you know what enemies are strong against, you can kind of change it up a little bit. But all right, you got no spell points. I thought yours did. Whatever. You know what? Okay, that'll do. Now let's go rest up again, seeing as I messed all this up. Seeing as I didn't fight via using the good spells. Let's get all buffed up. Oh, the Hydras are coming for us. The Hydras are coming. The Hydras are coming. Guess what? Hydras are nothing. Goodbye, Hydras. They weren't all that tough the first time I ran into them either, to be honest. But now they're really easy. So, anyway, there you go. I didn't show off all the spells, but hopefully you understand why I don't bother, mostly. If you're watching along, wondering why I don't use all my magic. Most of them, I don't know. I just don't think they do anything. It's much better to have fireballs or meteors. Or laser. Now, I don't think I'm going to clear out this area. These enemies don't drop as good of loot as dragons do. Titans, though? Titans are pretty valuable. They're pretty tough, and they're worth quite a lot of experience. Let's see, have we got any levels up yet? 95! Look at that. We're continuing to level. And unfortunately, these things don't even drop loots if you're looking for that. Seeing as they always die in the water. Seems like the laser pistol does, or the laser rifle does pretty well against them. I don't remember really fighting these very often when I was playing earlier. Seemed like they were kind of a waste of time to me. Not really worth the trouble. So, there, it's not worth the trouble. We're going to head north into Paradise Valley next. If you're wondering, there actually aren't any other dungeons here, even if I explored it all, other than that one. There was an obelisk, and actually, maybe that's worth checking out. Yeah. Oops.
There's nothing I can do.
Got stuff broken again. Oh, come on. We got too much junk. Whatever. You can have some broken item. I'll fix it later. The shrine, the Fountain of Youth is here. So I'll go to the Fountain of Youth. Because someone's got magical aging. And that's what the magical Fountain of Youth is for. So what this causes is, you know that spell Divine Intervention? That does awesome good stuff. And all those black potions that do cool stuff, but they add years to you. If you're worried about getting magically older and losing your stats, all you have to do is come to this fountain, and assuming I clicked everybody, you'll be back to your proper age.
Yes, we got him.
Somebody has a broken gun. Yeah, I could hear it.
Good as new. I have no idea.
So yeah, you just come here and then you'll be able to you'll be at your proper age again, as you should be able to see. Yeah. So if you play long enough, your age will go up eventually, but it should take way too long to naturally grow old enough that it's a problem. It's just magical aging. If you're not careful, you can get to like level or age 60 or 70 or something, and suddenly your stats will start to suffer.
Yeah.
So that's just something to watch out for. You could probably put like a Lloyd's Beacon right there, and just Divine Intervention, magically age a year, and then whenever you wanted, you could come back here and go back to normal. It would be pretty cheap. I would agree. I would admit. I don't do super cheap tricks usually, unless you consider flying around with blaster pistols cheap, which you might. Let's make some food first. There we go. Okay, hold on. Stop that. Bad hydras. Okay, you know what? We need haste for this to work. Yeah, haste really makes this work properly. If you don't have haste, it just doesn't seem to work the way I want. You fire too slowly unhasted for it to to be super effective. So now we're heading northwards. What time is it anyway? We've made it into February, seeing as I've been messing around for so long. But we are getting close to Sweetwater, and that's the target anyway. I just figured I'd take you on a slight, oops, that was the wrong spell. I meant to cast flight. And I am going to repair all my stuff probably off camera, so don't worry about that. I'll do that before the next episode. Okay. Kill these guys. The Titans seem pretty tough. They do take a lot of hits. I understand why I was having such a hard time with them earlier. They are one of the tougher enemies in the game, certainly. I mean, these guys are taking a lot of blasters. But they do give quite a lot of experience. I think they're second, like Supreme Titans, I think are second only to Gold Dragons as far as XP and stuff go, if I remember correctly. Oh, it looks like this place is respawned. Yeah, because these guys are back. So I had killed everything here before, but they're back. Fly helps out a lot here, obviously. Oh, sorry for bumping the mic, guys. My bad. Anyway, I'm just about done playing around, honestly. I was hoping to get to about level 100, but kind of getting tired of this. It's kind of silly now. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I make it a level 100? Press 1 now for level 100. Also, why are you almost dead? Poor Pyro. Not paying very good attention. Okay, I'll kill a couple Titans here and then I'll have a look at our experience. See how close we're getting now. Okay, let's have a quick look. We're up to level 96. That's 10 more levels. We're awfully close. It's possible if I finish this area we'd be ready for it. It's also possible all our armor's broken by now. And we're, about to die from lack of armor or something. I don't know. We're probably getting hit more often as our armor breaks and our armor class goes down. That makes sense. But it's just how it goes. I'm too lazy now. Now that I have ultimate power. Oh man, you guys are not looking good. Too much garbage in our... Too much garbage. Oops. Sorry. Wrong person tried to open the chest. Magical stuff. Whoop-de-woo. Food! Titans! Kill them all! Well, you know what? I'm gonna end the episode here, I think. And I will kill Titans until I'm at level 100, or I run out of Titans. Either way. So I'll see you guys, well, I'll just put a cut in the video and I'll show you what happens at the end. Okay? Back in a minute. And welcome back, folks. I basically cleared out this area as well now. Didn't get quite as much experience as I was hoping We're only ready for level 97 only. So I decided I'll do the last area, sure. See if that's enough to put me over the 100 mark before I do the final level. So we're heading north. So in case you're wondering on the grand old map, we started in Blackshire, went south, west, north, north. So we're at the very northwest tip of the map, basically. And to the east of it would have been the Frozen Highlands, which I never bothered going back to. So that's fine. It's just fire archers and stuff. No big deal. Paradise Valley. Yay, paradise. I've actually decided crate food isn't too bad. It does mean we don't have to go back to a town and buy food, so that's okay. Anyway, I like to start with all my buff spells. And we have enough mana, so it doesn't seem to be too big of a deal. I like to have, what's it called? Wizard's Eye, so I can see my enemies on the map. And of course, fly. And I will save here because we're going to fight some devils. And we haven't fought a lot of these guys yet. So I might do it a little bit normal first. So let's go close enough. And let's show you what happens when you fight them normally. First off, they cast Fireball.
All right.
They actually have worse than Fireball, so don't worry. Just waiting for them to cast one. Didn't cast anything that time. They don't really drop loot or anything, so don't expect too much out of that. Also, the game kind of made you think that some of these devils are immune to normal weapons and you have to use the energy weapons to kill them. It's not true. You can actually kill these guys with normal weapons just fine. Any kind of devil, in fact, you can kill with a normal gun. Oh, there was a meteor shower cast on us. Did you notice? Probably with a fire resistance of billions. It doesn't actually do that much damage, but they have meteor and they've got fireball, and they're very resistant to fire spells. So there's that. I recommend, they also can fly. I recommend having a lot of resistances when you come here. They cast more magic on you than probably anyone else. Also, this is the town of Sweetwater, or part of what was left of it. I guess this is technically an inn on the way to Sweetwater. So let's go check out Sweetwater. This is our home sweet home. We have to go seek our vengeance. There you go. It's been destroyed. How dare they destroy it? Normally you'd want to be a lot more careful around these devils, but I'm pretty OP at this point. So I'm fairly confident I can just waltz in like this. So yeah, welcome. I don't think you can go in any of these houses. The inn's destroyed. I believe if you watch the opening cutscene, this is actually the... sorry, Commander. This is actually the well you're supposed to be escaping down. Unfortunately, it's poisonous. But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. You can come back to your home and see what the devils have done to it. They're not very nice. Anyway, as you may have gathered at this point, the devil's spaceship is in fact here. And we're going to go blow it up in the next episode. In this episode, we'll take the trip over towards it, I think. And maybe create a Lloyd's beacon just outside. Alright. There might be some extra bad music going on too. Devil Warriors. Let's go up here a little bit higher. Oh, I forgot one. Run, dance. Dance for me. Dance, Devil Warrior, dance. I guess you can just fly up here if you want. Alright, here it comes. Alright, I get the hint. Meteor showers not to be messed with. I remember. It's more effective when you're on the ground, not moving. If you're in the air, flying around, it's a little bit tempered damage, I remember. Sorry guys, I forgot how bad it was. Alright, we'll kill them. Don't get me wrong. They're still tough, but we can kill them all. And I think they give pretty good experience. For not being too bad. Goodbye, Devil Kings. I guess we can pretend we're plebeians that have to walk. You've seen me kill devil workers before. They're nothing special. Yeah, let's do the walk. Let's pretend you're playing this game and you don't have a wizard. What's wrong with you? And you have to walk through all this stuff. Up the trail. They made a nice little road to their fortress at least. Alright. Okay, so this is the area we want to go to finally. It has a poisonous fountain outside of it. Somehow that's not surprising. Anyway, I'm going to save the final dungeon for next episode. But what I will do is, let's see, how much experience did we get finally? Level 98. Well, we didn't quite make it to level 100, but it's pretty darn close. And there's no level cap, so it's not like it really makes any difference. Other than you just keep getting more skill points, but it's not like I think if there is a skill cap, it's like, or a level cap, it's like 255 or something like that. So we still got a long way to go. And you could get it by just killing dragons. So watch how much money this costs. It's getting pretty expensive. Our merchant experts are getting cheaper, half price, but look at the price go up for my normal dudes. Yeah. Almost 10,000 per level now. It's not cheap. So what do we do with all our skill points this time? Well, I'm just going to get to level 20 blasters, because that's what we normally spend everything on. Oops, shoot. Alright, well, Pyro's a little bit better with blasters than the rest of you guys. I think I'll put a couple more points into actually light for those buff spells, and same with dark for the buff spells, because I still use those all the time. In fact, let's get you to 20 dark magic. Fire is actually nearly useless in the last level, which is kind of why I stopped pumping it up. You're not going to get a lot of good out of it. Dark magic, if we're going to do damage, we're going to be having to use like shrapnel and stuff, or blasters, of course. I could go with more spell points if I planned on using it lots, or more HP. So I'll just sort of spread it out like that. More HP for Dawes doesn't hurt. For Pyro, sure, we can get... Oh, I think I have a horseshoe. Let's just get just enough there, because I feel bad about wasting it on the extra blaster. So there you go. Level 20 light and dark. Commander, I don't know. I guess you could be better at healing for your power cure, because that helps. And unfortunately, those points are no longer useful. Could get you a little bit more HP and spell points. Sure. Can't hurt. And then War Raider, there's not much that he needs, really. He can already repair basically everything and perceive basically everything. So other than hit points, I guess get you a little bit extra hit points, why not? And maybe Plate Master just get you more armor class. I don't think that's going to make a huge difference. You can be the Blaster Master indeed. So anyway, you can see everyone's stats are getting pretty crazy. I think I repaired most of our stuff. Yeah, I repaired everything before we left. So we're basically ready to go. I've got a lot of loot. I'm not sure I really care about actually doing anything with it now. I could sell it. I could give it away. I could just hold on to it. Oh, look, I got an artifact shield. Woohoo! Special powers. Shielding. That's half damage from ranged attacks. And accuracy. Awesome. I did get some artifacts. So if you want awesome artifacts, just go around killing dragons and titans and picking up their loot. You'll probably get them eventually. There's basically one for every top tier item. So there will be a cutlass that's an artifact. There'll probably be a Lionheart sword that's a cutlass, or that's an artifact. Golden plate artifact. There's probably a Doomsday cloak artifact. Basically anything that's top tier, ultimate boots, angelic helm, all the best stuff has an artifact version. You just have to find it. Other than that, I don't know. I think we're basically good. So I'm going to wrap things up. It's a little bit longer episode, slightly, but in the next episode, we're going to take on the devils and see if we can blow their ship up. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.